I'm Dr. Wendy Dearborne, and I am the author of Green is for Life, a simple guide to creating healthy, life-giving green smoothies. Well, I'm not going to take too much of your time, and I know I always say this, but it's true. I'm only going to take a moment of your time. If you are participating, and I really hope you are, in the 1 through 30 day Green Smoothie Challenge, there are 5 key points that I want to give you. 5 elements that for me need to be addressed to ensure your success. So that being said, you need some mason jars, or kiln jars as they're called in Europe. That's really yummy. You need 4 to 6 mason jars, or kiln jars as they're called in Europe. Or you need some sort of glass receptacle which can take, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 cups or 2 pints. You need something glass that can do this, and you need several of them. Okay, number 1, that's very important. Mason jars or kiln jars with lids. Step number 2, every night before you go to bed, you will fill your mason jar or your kiln jar or your glass receptacle with 2 pints or 32 ounces of water, because what you want it to do is come to room temperature. Now into this you can actually put lemon or lime or nothing. The choice is yours. In the morning, the first thing that you drink will be 32 ounces of water, or 2 pints of water. The first thing that you do. And I'm not necessarily talking about chugging it down, but for me, I'm going to be really honest, some days I chug it down. Other days it goes down really smoothly as I'm kind of getting ready for work and all this sort of jazz before I actually have my first green smoothie of the day. Step number 3, your green smoothies can actually be made in advance. Now they can be made in advance up to, me personally, 2 days. You will see where people say you can make them in advance up to 4 days, but for me, 4 days. When I start getting to 3 or 4 days, the vital life force, even the color, even the vibrancy of the green, the vital life force, it seems to have dissipated greatly. So I'm a two-day girl wonder. I'm a 2-day girl wonder. So for me, by the 2nd day, I'm good. After the 2nd day, I know I'm not going to drink it. But that's a personal thing. You can actually explore that to see where it fits into your life. The other thing that I'd like to point out to you, in speaking to Coach Lois Johnson yesterday, she actually pointed out to me that one of the things that has been very helpful to her is the fact that she, from reading my book, Green is for Life, she's realized that she can cut up her vegetables in advance, prep everything in advance, and it just makes it so much easier, as opposed to the morning of, you're trying to get your smoothie together and you have to wash everything, you have to spin it. No, you can prep this in advance. So that being said, that's step number 3. Step number 4, rotate your greens. Rotate your greens. And in my book, Green is for Life, I talk about this. I think it's in chapter 18, about rotating your greens. You cannot and will not be able to fast effectively eating one set of greens, eating spinach. And what will happen, your body will actually rebel. Your body will actually say to you, I don't want this. I don't like this. And you'll start thinking about a smoothie, and you start thinking, oh my God, I can't do this. But it's not that you can't do this. It's not that you can't continue with your challenge. What it is that you need to rotate your greens. It can make you feel very nauseated. And I think oxalic acid, I believe that's the phrase, or the term, or what it is that can make you feel sick, or the thing that they've isolated. But it can. In nature, you'll notice that animals, they graze, and it's for this reason. In addition to spinach wanting to preserve itself, the species. You overeat something, you're liable to kill it. But that being said, you need to rotate your greens, otherwise you're going to feel sick. That was number 4. Number 5, coming off your fast. Coming off your fast is as important, if not more so, than the fast itself. If you come off your fast incorrectly, whether you do seriously 1 to 3 days, or whether you do 10 days, whether you do 30 days, or as in my case, I'm doing 40 days, whether you do, no matter how, the length of time, you have to come off your fast correctly. You can't be fasting, even though you are consuming food, and then decide to turn around once you've finished a 30 or 10 day fast and turn around and decide to eat steak and chips or a hamburger and fries. You will feel wretched. I mean, you'll feel wretched. And believe me, I came off my fast doing quote unquote what I thought was the right thing. And I felt like crap. So coming off your fast is very important. And coming off your fast literally means that you start out eating very small meals, tiny meals, small meals, very, very tiny meals of things that you normally, that you would have in your smoothie. Do you know something, Dee? Can you do me a favor, love? Can you just pass me one of the small dishes on the table? Because I actually want them to see, it's on the dining table. I actually want them to see how small a bowl I'm speaking about. So what you will do is, yes, yeah, babes, yeah. What you will do is, thank you. What you will do is have a small amount of fruit, and the bowl should not be full. Actually, there's another one on there. It's flat. It's half the size of this. It's on the table. Yep. Thank you. This might be a better idea. You might get a better idea. Thank you, dear. Very much. Here we go. How about this, guys? This should be perhaps half full. Perhaps half full. And that's how you start out. Now, take for instance, in this particular smoothie, I have spinach, as I was just talking about. I have spinach, I have raspberries, I have strawberries, blackberries, I have an antioxidant blend. I also have cashew nuts. So as I break my fast, I could have maybe two cashew nuts, a third, maybe less of a banana, and perhaps one strawberry sliced up, and perhaps a blueberry. And that's how I would come off of my fast. When I come off my fast, I do also include drinking smoothies. I will have, instead of having 3 smoothies, 3 of these a day, 3 of those a day, I will have 2 of those and a very, very tiny meal. Very, very tiny meal. And what happens is the meal gets bigger and bigger, and of course you go from here, to there, the meal gets bigger and bigger until you are integrated into eating your normal food. Hopefully incorporating more live, raw, life-giving foods into your diet. And also, once you come off your green smoothie diet, I advocate that you should at least drink 1 of these a day. Continue drinking 1 of these a day. So coming off your green smoothie fast is important. Another thing, in addition to drinking the water, step number 2, drinking the water. First thing in the morning, you need to be drinking water throughout the day. You need to be drinking water throughout the day. The water will flush the system. The actual fluid and water present in the fruits and vegetables are the things that will help your cells to regenerate and regenerate healthily. And therein lies the difference. So that being said, I said I was only going to keep you a little while, and I kept you a little longer than a little while. But those are the 5 key elements that I feel that you need to know about your green smoothie fast, your green smoothie challenge. I look forward to kicking it off with you guys the 1st of April, and that's no fooling, 1 through 30 days. And it's 1 through 30 days because you get to choose. I'm not telling you you have to do 30 days, 1 day. You can do no day. Join the Facebook page. I'm Dr. Wendy Dearborne. All the information you need and then some is definitely available in the book, Green for Life, Green is for Life, a simple guide to creating healthy, life-giving smoothies, available in paperback and Kindle, Amazon.com. And for all of those who have other ebook readers, whether Nook, iPod, iPad, Galaxy, any other e-reader, you can get it from Book Tango. You know, like the dance, you know, they put the rows. booktango.com. I'm Dr. Wendy Dearborne. Take care of you. Take your life back. Take your health back. One sip at a time. Bye.